Location: The Statue of Liberty is a colossal neoclassical sculpture of Liberty Island in York Harbour, New York City, in the United States.
When was it built? The Statue of Liberty was built in France between 1875 and 1884. It was disassembled and shipped to New York City in 1885. The statue was reassembled on Liberty Island in 1886. Although the torch has been redesigned or restored several times since its installation.
Who built it? Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi was a French sculptor and a painter who is best known for designing Liberty, enlightening the world, commonly known as the Statue of Liberty.
Why is Statue of Liberty so special? Over the years, the Statue of Liberty has symbolized the freedom and democracy of the United States. Frederic Auguste Bartholdi was commissioned to design the statue sculpture with the completion date of 1876 to celebrate American centennial of the American Declaration of Independence.
Size and square meters of the statue. In fact, it is a truncated pyramid with 62 feet 19 meters square at the base and 39.4 feet 12 meters at the top.
Who attacked the Statue of Liberty? On June 3, 1980, a bomb exploded in the museum at the base of the Statue of Liberty. Initially, at least five separate terrorist groups took responsibility, but within days, the bombing was attributed to the Croatian freedom fighters.
What does the seven spikes on the Statue of Liberty's crown mean? The seven spikes represent the seven seas, the seven continents of the world, according to the websites of the National Park Services and the Statue of Liberty's Club.
Shocking secrets of the Statue of Liberty.
She is not meant to be green. The artist who created the statue wanted her to be covered in gold so that she could shine, but copper was used instead. It costed less. When construction started in 1885, the statue was reddish brown, like a penny. About 25 years later, she had turned green. That's what happens to copper over time. The green coating actually protects the copper and keeps it from wearing away.
Enemy spies nearly destroyed her. During World War I, 1914 to 1918, German spies snuck onto a pier in New York Harbour and set off an explosion. Flying debris struck the Statue of Liberty's arm and torch. Repairs cost more than $100,000. For safety reasons, visitors are no longer allowed into the torch.
She's standing on buried treasure. Did you know? There is a secret box in which is buried under the Statue of Liberty. Inside is a copy of the US Constitution, a portrait of the statue's designer, and 20 bronze medals like this one of the George Washington.
Lady Liberty is struck by lightning 600 times every year. Standing proud, exposed to the elements, the statue has to withstand around 600 lightning bolts every year and, in high winds, the torch can sway by about 5 inches side to side. Luckily, it's a clear day as we land here at the ferry terminal and approach. Did you know there are 8 Statue of Liberties replicas in Paris? First, the biggest. Second, the hardest to find. Third, the most prestigious. Fourth and fifth, the closest to Lady Libs. Sixth, the smallest. Seventh, the private liberty. Eighth, the floatiest.